Perfection is the enemy of progress. Tip number 1. Set Kaizen goals. Break big, complicated tasks into small, achievable steps. This way, you avoid unrealistic expectations and overwhelm while making steady progress. Exercise number 1. Make big tasks smaller. Choose a big task you need to do. For example, I need to complete a graphic design project. Now break it down into the smallest possible steps. Step number 1. 20 minutes defining the goal, format, and deadline. Step number 2. 1 hour researching and gathering inspiration online. Step number 3. 2 hours creating the first draft. And so on. Reward yourself for progress. After each step, treat yourself to something small. A short walk, a cup of coffee, or anything that keeps you motivated. Tip number 2. Challenge negative thoughts. Notice when your inner critic shows up. Replace perfectionistic thoughts with balanced and realistic ones. Exercise number 2. Keep a thought journal. Take a notebook and a pen. For 7 days, track situations where you hear your inner critic and negative thoughts and reframe them into supportive ones. For example, situation: I missed my deadline and had to ask for an extension. Negative thought: I'm a failure. I should have done it perfectly the first time. Supportive thought: I did my best, and asking for an extra day is totally normal at work. Throughout the day, quietly repeat to yourself your new supportive thoughts. Over time, you will naturally shift your mindset. Tip number 3. Limit procrastination. Take action without delaying forever, overthinking, fear of failure, criticism, or imperfect results. Exercise number 3. Use the Pomodoro technique. Pick a task you need to do. For example, I need to finish my presentation. Remove distractions. Silence your phone and close unnecessary tabs. Prepare a timer in an app, watch, or classic timer. Work in 25-minute sprints, followed by 5-minute breaks. After 4 cycles, take a longer break, 15 to 30 minutes. Working in short bursts helps you get started, stay focused, and still have time to recharge. Tip number 4. Embrace imperfection. Aim for 80% done instead of chasing perfection. The pressure to be perfect can actually stop you from doing great and meaningful work. Exercise number 4. Aim for 80%. Choose a task and try to do it in 80%. It means good enough, not perfect. For example, I need to write an email to a coworker. Set a timer and write it in 5 minutes instead of overthinking for 30. When finished, ask yourself, does this get my point across? Hit send, even if it's not perfect. Afterward, make a quick improvement list without self-judgment. If you notice a typo, just note, next time I will do a quick check, but I won't obsess over every word. You will realize that small imperfections don't matter as much as you think. Tip number 5. Practice self-compassion. Be as kind to yourself as you would be to a friend struggling with something. This builds resilience and quiets your inner critic. Exercise number 5. Write yourself a kind letter. Take a piece of paper and a pen. Write down 5 sentences about how perfectionism affects you. For example, I stay up late trying to write perfect reports for my boss. Now, imagine your best friend came to you with the same issue. Write down, how would you comfort them? What advice would you give? Now, read your words out loud. What do you feel? What thoughts are in your mind? Keep this letter and revisit it whenever you're being too hard on yourself. Want to see where you stand with perfectionism? Take a quick test to find out if your level is low, high, or very high. I will put a link in the description. I took the test myself. Today, my score is neither low nor high, which is very promising because I used to struggle with extreme perfectionism. Techniques from this video helped me break free. If procrastination is also an issue for you, check out this video with 6 easy tricks how to stop putting things off and start getting things done. Thanks for watching and see you next time.